Hello again, everybody. This is Jeff of TheGameCapital, and today we're going to take a look at the newest Yu-Gi-Oh release, a booster box of Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel Arena of Lost Souls. This is the first booster set being released for the Speed Duels format. As we'll see once we get into this here, all Speed Duel cards, assuming these are just like the Speed Duel decks, will have a little watermark on the lower portion of the card, so you know they're for Speed Duels. You can use Speed Duels cards in regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Formats, but you cannot use previously released versions of these cards in Speed Duels. For example, there is a Sphere Karibo Ultra Rare in this set. If you have a Sphere Karibo, a common or rare from past releases, you can't use those in Speed Duels, but you can use the Ultra Rare version from this set in a regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Match that isn't a Speed Duel. Packs retail for $149, and we will have the booster box of this in our store for $44.99 plus tax. There are 36 packs per box and 4 cards per pack. The set breakdown, there are 34 commons, 8 super rares, and 8 ultra rares. And I believe the new skill cards are ultra rares and super rares. So there's not that many like normal cards that are ultras and supers. I want to say 2 ultras and maybe 3 or 4 of the super rares are skill cards. So there's not that many that aren't skill cards in the set. So not sure the pull rates will be, but that's one reason we're opening a box here, to find that out. So let's just get cracking here and see how it goes. And we'll probably do a little recap at the end and show you how many of each we get. And as always, anything you see opened in this video will be available either for purchase in our storefront, TheGameCapital in Pere, Wisconsin, and/or will be available on our website, TheGameCapital.com. So you start things off with Wasteland. So this one actually says Speed Duel there, which is what I thought they'd all say. The Speed Duel decks did not have the Speed Duel symbol there, which I thought it would, like other cards that say limited edition. But so I like that they added that. And then get the right angle here. You can see it says Speed Duel down here within the text box. So it's kind of subtle, which is nice. You don't want to be like overbearing of the card. But I do like that they added the more obvious text there that says Speed Duel. Just so if you have your cards mixed together and you need to find your Speed Duel specific cards for a Speed Duel format event, you can more easily pinpoint what ones you can actually use. And it does say first edition there at the bottom. And the set symbol is SBLS, in case you're curious. It's got Wasteland, Skull Servant, Decayed Commander, and Half Shut. So there are no regular rares in this set, so a good number of the packs, I guess, will have just 4 commons. But again, retail pricing of the packs is just $1.49 for the 4-card pack, so that is that. And also, it was announced recently that, I don't know a date yet, but they are going to have OTS packs for the Speed Duel format, hopefully pretty darn soon. I hope. No idea what will be in there. I'll assume there are 3-card packs, like normal OTS packs, but time will tell. We do have scheduled in our store, on Saturdays, we have normal Yu-Gi-Oh! Events at noon every Saturday, and then we have Speed Duel format scheduled for 4 p.m. So, if whether you play Speed Duel format, regular format, or both, we got you covered every Saturday at TheGameCapital. And we also have win-a-box tournaments for normal formats, not Speed Duel, at least not currently. But if demand picks up, definitely will be an option as well. But we have win-a-box tournaments the first and third Friday each month, 5:30 p.m. start time in our store. So if you're anywhere near the De Pere/Green Bay area, definitely check us out if you're looking to get some tournament play in. And we can definitely help you out with that. Clown Zombie, and there's our first foil. Meteor B Dragon, super rare. I'm not sure how many packs that was, but I feel like should have been a little quicker to find their first foil, but we'll see how it pans out. I'm assuming this will act kind of like a legendary duelist box, which I think those usually get you like 5 or 6 ultras and 8-ish supers, I want to say. I could be very off though, but we'll see. I'd like to see at least 1 foil in 3 packs, so hopefully we get at least 12 foils in the box. We'll see how it goes in the end, though. Conscription, Decayed Commander, and Dragon Zombie. I'm pretty sure Shield and Sword is in this set to help counter those zombies if you really want to. So yeah, Zombies and Bones, that's one of the skill cards new in the set. Diffusion Wave Motion, I remember when that card was a secret rare back in the day. Limit Impulse, Possessed Dark Soul, and Dispel. Has this spell ever been a foil? I feel like that's been a common since, like, the first few sets. So I think that first appeared within the first handful of sets of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it was a common back then, too. I could be wrong, though. Mystic Horseman, Wasteland, Magical Ghost, and there's our first ultra rare, Desert Twister. Not familiar with that one. Let's take a closer look at that, shall we? 2300 attack, 2000 defense. It's a 6-star. So it's a fiend, cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand, banishing 2 wind and 1 earth monsters from your graveyard. Once per turn, you can discard 1 card, then target 1 spell/trap on the field and destroy it. Desert Twister. And Meteor B Dragon, no effect on that if you're not familiar. Just a fusion of Red Eyes Black Dragon and Meteor Dragon. 3500 attack. So that's probably the second highest attack in Speed Duels now. Because, spoiler alert if you don't already know, I believe Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon is in this set. And that would be the highest attack available then. But it's still up there, obviously. Dragon Zombie, Veil of Darkness, Common Charity, and Jack's Knight. Probably start going kind of quicker. I've been yapping too much already, I guess, but oh well. These are all new to me and probably new to most of you as well, so hopefully you don't mind. It's our 3rd Decayed Commander already. I think our 3rd Dispel as well. Yeah, commons especially, now we're going to see mostly duplicates. So I'll stop saying every card I'm releasing, just kind of page through them a little bit faster anyway. There's Shield and Sword. Now I knew that was in the set. Just hadn't seen that one yet. So, again, 34 different commons in the set. Since you get at least 3 commons in every pack, after 11, 12 packs, you in theory could have all of the different commons. So, Queen's Knight might be the first time we'll be seeing that one. Seen a lot of the Horsemen. Definitely saw Clown Zombie already. Oh boy. Trying to be careful enough because with only 4 cards, you know, the content's a little bit more fragile. They'll bend more easily. Harpy's Pet Dragon. Don't think we've seen that one yet today. Block Attack. Zombie Tiger we've seen. And the Shallow Grave. I know that's been an ultra rare before. Pretty sure. I think it was an ultra rare not too long ago. I want to say. Diffusion Wave Motion again. Snake Hair Veil. Amazoness Spy. Not sure we've seen that one yet. Almost done with the first half of the box. Oh, I cannot get my fingers under that flap. Ooh, we've got our first skill card. And like I said, I think all the skill cards in the set are foils. So let's see. We've got Great Mammoth of Goldfine. I think that one's new for us. Armored Zombie, I don't think we've seen yet. Magicians Unite. And Royal Flush. Super rare of Yami Yugi. Obviously, it's Yami Yugi because it said that on the back. Let's see. Once per turn, if you control Queen's Knight, just saw that a minute ago, you can pay 1,000 life points to normal summon 1 King's Knight, in addition to your normal summon or set. King's Knight and Jack's Knight you control cannot attack directly the turn you use this skill. So you can use that skill every turn, as long as you have the life points to do it, I guess. I'm not super familiar with which skills Yamiel has, so I don't know how viable that may be. I gotta take a quick peek here at what those cards look like. Let's see. So Queen's Knight is just a basic 4-star, 1,500 attack, 1,600 defense. It's possible, let's see, Jack's Knight, 5-star, 1,900 and 1,000. Let's see, you pay 1,000. You can normal summon 1 King's Knight in addition. But it doesn't say you can special summon the Jack's Knight. So that's kind of interesting that you can't attack directly with Jack's Knight the turn you use that ability, because you're not getting that out like extra or specially. So that's kind of interesting. And maybe King's Knight is super ultra, because I don't know we got that one so far. Not seeing it. Not seeing it. So if we do pull it, we'll have to pay attention and see if that's got any other special effects or skills as well. Or if they're all just pretty basic monsters that probably aren't super likely to see play. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. Shallow Grave, Half Shut, Armored Zombie, Arcana, Night Joker. Nice. So there's our second ultra. We've got 2 ultras and 2 supers now, almost halfway through the box. So there's another fusion for us, 3,800 attack. So Meteor B Dragon, you're at best, 3rd best as far as attack strength goes. It's got 2, 4, 6, 8. It's a 9-star. So, Queen's Knight plus Jack's Knight plus King's Knight. Alright, so there's an extra reason to play him, I guess. A fusion summon of this card can only be done with the above materials once per turn. Wait. Oh, sorry. I kind of missed the period. Once per turn, when a spell, / trap card, or monster effect is activated that targets this face-up card on the field, quick effect, you can discard the same type of card, monster, spell, or trap, to negate the effect. So they use a spell monster against you that affects Arcana Knight Joker. You can then discard a spell card from hand to negate the effect. So that's kind of nice, especially for that much attack strength. And with Royal Flush, you have extra ways to get him out, so maybe it'll be viable. Maybe it'll be viable. I don't know. It's like 2 packs left here in the first half of the box. Take a little longer than anticipated, but I do want to take a close enough look so I actually have some idea of what the cards do as I pull them as well, as I do want to dabble in the speed duels myself and perhaps participate in some of our events also, especially just to help get the player base going and have more bodies to have more rounds and more matches and more fun. So, that's the first half of the box. Let me just get the box out of the way here and keep on burning through here. Let's see, I think I want to go like that. I don't know if it feels best. But 2 ultras, 2 supers so far. So we'll probably end up with at least 5 supers, 3 ultras at least. I don't know. We'll see. Because I assume we'll get more supers than ultras. But right now they're equal. So we got plenty of Queen's Knight. Got at least a play set worth. And I know we have at least 2 Jack's Knight. But King's Knight, I'm guessing, is a super rare? I'm going to guess. And I'll guess it has some kind of effect. King of the Skull Servants. Super rare. Number 3 of the box. Let's see. The original attack of this card is the combined number of King of the Skull Servants and Skull Servant in your graveyard times 1,000. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can banish 1 other King of the Skull Servants or 1 Skull Servant from your graveyard. Special summon this card. So you can keep bringing them back if you so choose. We've been seeing the Skull Servants. They're very low power. I think 300 attack, 200 defense, something like that. 1 star. But that is why it is relevant, because each one of those can add 1,000 attack and defense power to the King of the Skull Servants. Or sorry, just attack power, right? Yeah, just attack, not defense. Zombie Tiger. Wicked Breaking, Conscription, Decayed Commander. Yeah, I know right now in the speed duel format, at least before this set, Kaiba definitely seems to be the way to go. Thanks to the skill that lets you either show a Lord of D to get a Fluid Summoning Dragons from your deck, or show a Fluid Summoning Dragons to get a Lord of D from your deck. So you can get some very beefy dragons on the field, turn 1 even. So I believe there are OTK possibilities with that deck, especially if you go second. And this will be an ultra or super rare, a Bones skill card. Let's take a look here, shall we? We should have seen all the commons by now. Call of the Haunted. But it is a skill card. It is not the Call of the Haunted that is the current Lost Art promo, for instance. So let's see here. Activate this card by targeting 1 monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target in attack position. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. When that monster is destroyed, destroy this card. So this is a continuous trap card. Activate this card by targeting 1 monster in your graveyard. I'm sorry to say I'm not fully sure how... Let's see. Oh, at the start of the duel, place this card in your center spell and trap zone. You cannot activate this skill during your first turn of the duel. You draw 1 less card at the beginning of the duel. So there's extra effects on the back there then. So that's our 3rd ultra rare. Let's see if this one had in the back. Flip this card over when you activate this skill. That's how most skill cards will be, but I guess certain ones will just be on the field to start. Like there are field spell cards as well, I think. Field spell skill cards. So yeah. Alright, so that's what I say. 3 ultras and 3 supers so far. 3 and 3. Hopefully we can find a few more. We shall see. Buster Blader. I don't think we've seen that one yet. I don't know if there's any short print commons in the set or not, but if there is, well, both of those, I don't know if we saw those yet. So it's possible. Well, you probably want to get 2 short prints in a single pack. But I don't know. I don't know. I haven't noticed those yet. Doesn't mean we didn't get them, but I don't recall seeing them thus far within this booster box. But like I said, could definitely be wrong. But yeah, anybody that has researched this set and is familiar with the... oh, there we go! King's Knight, super rare. I guess I was right. And it is an effect, so 4-star, 1600 attack, 1400 defense. When this card is normal summoned, while you control Queen's Knight, you can special summon 1 Jack's Knight from your deck. Okay, now that makes the skill make a lot more sense. So, if you have Queen's Knight in play, and you control it, obviously, you can pay 1,000 life points to normal summon a King's Knight in addition to your normal summoner set. And then, when this card is normal summoned, while you control Queen's Knight, you can special summon a Jack's Knight from your deck. So, if you have Queen's Knight, pay 1,000 life points, you have all 3 in the field. If you have Polymerization, you can then get the ultra rare out right away, Arcana Knight Joker. So, definitely some potential there, I'd say. But yeah. So, I don't know if that's a deck that could potentially give the Lord of D decks a run for their money or not, but we shall see. But I was trying to say, anybody that's familiar with all the cards in this set and the Speed Duel format in general right now, let me know what you guys think is the potential best deck right now. Which skill card, which character do you think is the way to go? Can these knights contend with Kaiba and the Lord of D and the Flutes of Summoning Dragons with their blue eyes and their Tyrant Dragons? Or are those going to continue to reign supreme? Please, please, please do let me know in the comments your thoughts. Curious to see what you guys think. Or also, if you want to specify, what deck do you most want to try? Whether or not you think is the best deck to use to have the best success of winning. Let me know what you are most looking forward to trying out in the Speed Duels format. Would love to hear from you. And here we go, another skill card of Bones. Amazon Spy, Shallow Grave, Half Shut, and super rare, Starlight to the Grave. So 3 of our foils are skill cards then. Let's see, so this one, at the start of the duel, place this card in your field zone and flip it over, straight to the grave. All dinosaur, zombie, and rock monsters on the field gain 200 attack and defense. So, like I was saying, a skill field spell card, or whatever order I said those words in. But that is exactly what I was referring to. A skill card just like that. So there's our second Buster Blader, and I saw a second of that trap card over too. There we go! Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon! So that, I assume that's the highest attacking monster in the game. I'll assume. And for those who don't know, you need 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon to fuse them into the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. With its 4,500 attack and 3,800 defense. So that's 4 Ultras. Again, there's 8 in the set. And we're sitting at 5 Supers. Maybe one more Super Rare. Go 6 and 4. Maybe. But we only had 2 and 2 in the first half of the box. So we shall see. So I don't think we're going to get the Sphere Karibo. Looks like that might be the main chase card right now. I looked into it before the opening here. So far, Sphere Karibo has had 3 prints, I think. It's been a rare twice and a common once. And this time it's an ultra rare, so it's, by a couple rarities, it's the highest rarity form it has been printed in so far. I know as of the time of this recording, on TCG Player, there's only a couple sellers on there with these cards right now that are offering them. And someone already bought some Sphere Karibos, so there's only 1 seller left on there right now. The first ones seem to go for like $5 to $6. And as of when I started recording this, on Wednesday at like 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, the only seller on there was asking, I think, $35 for each Sphere Karibo. I doubt it will hold that much value, but what am I to say? I assume once the set fully releases on Friday, it will get a little cheaper. But here is the last pack, last chance for glory, with the Shallow Grave, Harpy's Pet Dragon, Armored Zombie, and Veil of Darkness. So we end up with all those commons. We've got 5 super rares out of the, let's see, how many different are there in the set again? There's 8 supers, 8 ultras. So we get 5 of the 8 different super rares right there. And we get 4 of the 8 different ultra rares, as you see right there. So how do you think our box went, if you're familiar with the set? Again, we didn't get Sphere Karibo, which looks like it might be the chase card of the set. But both these fusion monsters, I think, are going to have a little bit added value as well. Not sure how the skill cards will be, because all the skill cards that we have so far are just commons in the Speed Duel deck. So, if any of the skill cards are ones that you really, really need to play for a top tier deck, I think they'll have a little added value. Granted, you're only going to need 1 of them, obviously, Whereas the best cards that are, you know, actual monsters or spells or traps, you will need up to 3 of. So that should limit their value, I would think. But time will tell, I guess. We'll see how it plays out over the next week or two as this set fully circulates and gets out there and proc gets opened. But yeah, let me know what deck you're most looking forward to playing and what deck you think is the top tier deck now that this first booster set of Speed Duels is out, Arena of the Lost Souls. So, that'll do it for today's opening then. Please subscribe, rock smash the like button, visit TheGameCapital.com for all of your Yu-Gi-Oh card and other trading card game needs. And I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.